What is going on, guys? iWesTCoastiN here. As I'm sure you can tell by the title of this video, this is the best 4-player co-op strategy for the new Zombies map, Moon. Now, if my voice sounds a little raspy or if I have to do a little bit of editing later in the video, sorry about that, but Mother Nature thought it would be a good idea to give me a pretty badass cold on the day I was planning on doing this video. But that's not going to stop me from getting this video out. So before I get into exactly what you're going to need to do in order to do this strategy, first of all, I want to talk about the guns, grenades, and perks you are going to need in order to even start this. First off, if you would look at the bottom left-hand corner of my screen, you will notice that I did not do the Easter egg. And the reason I did not do the Easter egg was because I wanted to show you guys that if me and my team can do this without doing the Easter egg, imagine how much easier it's going to be if you actually do the Easter egg. Now, don't worry, if you don't know how to do the Easter egg, I got you covered. There will be a link in the description to a video that I helped make that will show you guys step for step exactly how to do the Easter egg. And what the Easter egg actually does is it gives you all 8 perks permanently, regardless if you go down or if you die or whatever. You always keep those 8 perks, and that's huge on this map because it's very hard to get back Juggernog, especially in the later rounds if you go down. So I would definitely advise doing the Easter egg. But let's say, for example, for some reason you plan on not doing the Easter egg. Well, the 4 perks you are absolutely going to need are going to be the ones that I have, and that is Juggernog, that is Speed Cola, Mule Kick, and PhD Flopper. I'll explain why in a little bit. As for the grenades, 2 of your teammates are going to need Gersh devices for obvious reasons. They're really helpful. And then 2 of your teammates are going to need QEDs. And the reason for that is once you get into the higher rounds, the Moon Man or the Astronaut or the Boss Zombie, whatever you want to call him, he gets extremely hard to kill. So QEDs, what they can do is if you throw a QED and you get lucky, I think maybe 1 out of every 3 QEDs you throw will actually kill the Moon Man. It'll actually kill the Space Dude just right away. You won't have to waste any ammo. So that helps you out a lot. Now let's get on to the guns. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have 3 of your teammates have the exact same setup. And that setup is upgraded AK-74U, upgraded M19 pistol, also known as the Mustang and Sally's, and then the upgraded ray gun. I'll explain why in a second, but let's say now that your 4th teammate is going to want to have the exact same thing, ray gun and Mustang and Sally, but instead of the AK-74U, he's going to want to have the wave gun. Now, first off, the AK-74U. The reason you're going to want to have the AK-74U is because if you take the hacker device and you hack the AK-74U for 3,000 points, it makes it so that the upgraded pack-a-punched ammo only costs 400 points each. So you are saving so much money, it's incredible. Like, it's literally mind-boggling how much money you save if you do that. So that's pretty much unlimited ammo. You only have to spend 400 points to completely get all your ammo back. And then the ray gun and the Mustang and Sally, I'm actually going to show you here in a second why you're going to want to need those, because that will actually help for the strategy that I'm going to be showing you guys. Now, the area that I'm in is very important because in order to start this strategy, what you're going to need to do is have the excavator excavate the biodome and cause it to become 0 gravity. Once it does that, you can actually start this strategy. And don't worry, if you're a PS3 player or if you're an Xbox guy and you've never played this map, the excavator will excavate the biodome by itself. It's a random event that you cannot control. So all you have to do is continually play until the biodome gets excavated. And once it does, you can do what I'm doing right now. The actual strategy is to have 3 people on the ground running pretty much individual rape trains, and then have 1 person go over the lifts and do what I'm doing. And what it'll do is it'll cause the zombies, as you can see, to all horde up and follow me. They will completely just follow me. And then especially if you have Mustang and Sally, this is where Mustang and Sally really comes in handy. Because as you're going to see, they're all just going to round up. I can just shoot 3 or 4 Mustang and Sally shots, and they are all going to be dead. So this is a great strategy, guys. We got to round 27 before we actually died. But the reason that we died was because 2 of our teammates actually left mid-game. Like, they didn't leave as in quit, but they went AFK and they kept dying. So pretty much it was just me and my other teammate fighting for 4. It was just me and him pretty much killing as many zombies as it would take 4 people to. So the fact that we were able to get to round 27 with just me and him, but in a party of 4, that's just great. This strategy is extremely easy. As you can see, I don't even get touched. And another great thing about doing this is sometimes Treyarch will spawn random power-ups over by these launch pads. Sometimes it will be a double points, insta-kill, bomb. The bombs really come in handy, especially when you get into the later rounds and they become so hard to kill. Like you can see right there, there's the dude, there's the moon man, the astronaut right underneath us. And this is where the QEDs would come into handy. Right there, as you can see right there, there's the power-up that I was talking about. I go for the bomb, I'm trying to get it, I'm almost there, and then it's going to switch on me. But I still do get the double points, which does come in handy as well. But that's what I was talking about. It's pretty much just free power-ups. They spawn randomly. And like I was saying, guys, this is by far the best strategy that I've found. I've been playing this map nonstop. I've got to round 27 3 times. I can't get past round 27 for some reason. Somebody on my team always ends up leaving. But like I said, we did it without the Easter egg. If you were to actually do the Easter egg, it would make this so much easier. Like, you should have no problem getting to round 40 if you do this strategy and do the Easter egg. So that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, the weapons you're going to want to need are the AK-74U, Ray Gun, Mustang, and Sally. And then your fourth player is going to want to have the same setup except Wave Gun in place of AK-74U. If you're not going to do the Easter egg, the perks you're going to want to need are PhD Flopper, Juggernog, Speed Cola, and Mule Kick. Gerst devices, and obviously Bowie Knife and Claymores and all that stuff helps. And there we actually get a max ammo, so we're going to throw our Gerst devices. And one of the things, a little quick tip that I should show with you guys, do not allow the astronaut or the moon man to get sucked into the Gerst device, because there's a glitch right now that when he gets sucked into the Gerst device, he comes back running his ass off. He's literally moonwalking at the speed of light, and he will chase after you, and it's almost impossible to outrun him. So be sure not to throw any Gerst devices close to the moon man, or else you will more than likely, he'll headbutt you, steal a perk from you. It's his whole ordeal, and it sucks. Trust me, it happened to us. But anyway, guys, I hope you like this video. I hope you find it helpful. And if you try this strategy out and it actually works for you and you get to high rounds, be sure in the comment section below to tell me that it worked. I would love to get some positive feedback on this. Either way, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.